Hi, I'm going to be talking about a company that makes some great chocolate. When I lived overseas in the country of Mozambique, they had this chocolate over there, and I want to say that it saved my life. It's super good. I'm going to be talking about the MNC, Multinational Corporation of Mondelez. They also make good chocolate here, like Toblerone, or however you say it. On the back, you can see it says Mondelez International on it, which, by the way, man, this stuff really good. Which the article I came across, the main summary of the article says that major food and beverage multinational corporation, or MNC, Mondelez has revealed its strategies to tap into the India and China markets, both of which have burgeoning middle class segments with increasing disposable incomes. Mondelez operates in over 150 countries right now. I believe they do already operate in China and India. However, they're looking to expand more while already in those markets. According to the article, the chocolate and biscuit market in the Middle East and Africa and Asia is 1.4 times the size of the North American sector. They also have more upcoming markets, more emerging markets on that side of the world. The CEO has a future, has like a vision of the future, and he said that they're very excited, very exciting growth engine for a company today and in the future. And a couple things that they have changed recently is to find necessary sources of growth. They've gone straight to the consumer and said we have shifted the organization to be closer to the consumer. Let's explore like this expansion or this greater expansion into India from the company's perspective. The business unit president of Mondelez for India said that the country has strong demographics. As a population, India does of about 1.3 billion people. The estimated GDP growth from 2018 to 2030 is from 2.7 trillion to 6.5 trillion. A couple ways that the business unit president of Mondelez wants to continue expansion into India is by starting out with low unit prices. Also promoting their products as gifts during festivals and holidays and for birthdays to create a year-round demand. Also, if you have not tried dairy milk chocolate, it is super good. That's what the business unit president of India for Mondelez wants to do. He wants to focus mainly on dairy milk, expanding in India markets. I think, like I said earlier, when I was in Mozambique, there was nothing better than like the cold chocolate dairy milk on like a super hot day. And one of the things they want to do in India is have their products placed in more visicoolers, which is just like one of those refrigerators that has the glass windows that you can see through it. So like because of the climate over there in India as well, it's super hot. You're walking and you see, nice chocolate in a refrigerator, you're probably going to want some. Also, the business unit president wants to focus on e-commerce sales and more digital marketing throughout India. Now, we know that China is growing. We hear about that all the time, especially throughout this class. We've learned China, it's growing, Attractive middle class, fast growing middle class, and they expect there to be like a 200 million person growth in the middle class within the next decade. The business unit president for Mondelez for China said that the middle class growth combined with continued urbanization ensures significant distribution opportunities across all city tiers, from the large provincial capitals to small towns and villages. We want to create localized products and focus on Gen Z consumers. Gen Z consumers make up about 20% of the market share. And according to the article, they want to focus on like developing products in China, making their products there. From what I believe, according to the article, is that Stride Gum, which is also Mondelez product, was developed and produced in China. And due to the different, like the landscapes and the geography of China, they need to adapt in certain ways. One thing the article said was that the route to market capabilities in China must be enhanced and tailored to the needs of different cities, areas, and digital landscapes. In this class, we learned about strategies. Obviously, it's multinational corporation strategy, and the basic instructions for strategy or the basic definition of a strategy is a coherent courses of action that identify the long-term direction for an organization, guide resources and capabilities, ultimately result in sustainable competitive advantage. There's usually 4 different subcategories of a strategy: ambition, positioning, organization, and capabilities. The ambition that Mondelez has is expansion through Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. There's even a couple different subcategories of ambition. There's market-driven ambition, and there's also resource-driven ambition, which is your people, or part of it is your people, your employees, and they have 2 very determined and ambitious business leaders in India and China. Market-driven ambition is something such as the growth in the GDP in China and India. That is a clear indicator for obviously for growth in the country, for advancement in the country. For organization, when it comes to ambition, the business unit leader for India, his name is Deepak Iyer, and Joost Vlaanderen is the president of the China business unit for Mondelez. And with the organization, the couple things that they're focused on are distribution channels and busy coolers, specifically in India. Then also with capabilities, they want to invest in a bakery in India that focuses on the cakes and chocolates, and invest in route to market capabilities for improved distribution. And in China specifically, desire to expand into another 500,000 stores.